What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Marian Gold and his 1992 album So Long Celeste. Thank you again to Yun. And the next track is Sirens, plural, and then parenthetically, excerpt from Elegy. So if this is a reference to a specific elegy, I don't quite know what to think. An elegy, I would point out, is a poetic or lamentative recitation or memorial for someone who has passed away. It is funereal, so that certainly gives me a sense of the atmosphere. But yes, if this is really taken from something specific, I'm not familiar with it, so I'll just try to follow along. This is Marian Gold, the tune is Sirens, and then it says parenthetically excerpt from Elegy, and it's from his 1992 album So Long Celeste. a really interesting tune. I mean, it's obviously not an instrumental, but it feels more like mood piece, atmosphere piece, rather than a full story. Now, maybe I'm wrong, and obviously there is that refrain, essentially the chorus that the Sirens will sing again, but, and, you know, full well knowledgeable of the mythology of the Sirens and their song capturing the fancy at great peril, or indeed leading to their doom of many a sea traveler, but I don't quite know what that might mean here. Again, I'm not aware of whatever elegy this may come from, and perhaps that would give a great deal of insight, but I love the down-tempo trip hop meets like atmosphere piece. Indeed, like, I'm very new to Enya, and some of the stuff I've heard from her is like a bit more esoteric and ambient than this, but I'm aware that she has some tunes that kind of have this vibe where, you know, they're vocal, but they're not really like lyrical narrative in a more like comprehensive manner, and that's kind of what I felt here. Some beautiful string work. I like the down-tempo percussion sonics. Marian's voice, which is kind of like, again, a secondary player here. He's not, you know, full belting or, you know, being very powerful at the middle of the tune with his vocals like in some of his solo stuff I've already heard, and certainly a lot of the Alphaville catalog. But yes, the vocals fit the atmosphere of the piece, so a really interesting one. I'd be curious to hear what people have to say or any insights you may offer. Once again, shout out to Yun. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.